Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
It's on.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
2nd down, Jackson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out.
Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in! Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Play action now for Fields. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Here we go, son. Right.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of 1.
3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. Another run here with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Quick, ready?
3rd, they need 8. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Whoa. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end Likely downfield. And he will score. say unlikely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Here, go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Tonight.
Another run here for Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
1st down, Green Bay.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Mike Green in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Fields going to hang on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Making the read, this is Fields. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's
going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Back near his goal line. Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
That's good for
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to lead to 4th down. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 46-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Fields. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Pushed out to his left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say?
And he'll take this one in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is good, and the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Strike.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll be blocked down just shy of midfield. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
A gain of 14. First
Here we go,
down,
strike.
Green Bay.
Green 19, Green 19.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This one is caught by Reed. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, strike.
45-yard line.
331, 331. Strike.
Fields. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
28 yards.
Packers going to use their final timeout now. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
17-yard line.
Time on, sir. Go.
A first down throw for Fields. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers will have great field position right around midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Packers take over first down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action now for Fields. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Nakobe Dean. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Here we go. Go.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's fourth down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feels. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Owen.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
23-yard line.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain.
3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, tonight. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Reed, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Edgerrin Cooper there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
That's good. For the Packers, first down.
Here we go, son.
Gain of 14.
Gives to Robinson from the pistol. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Fields now. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go, son. Go.
This is a design run with Fields. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Here we go. All right.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Real quick. 180. All right.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play.
It's hot.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of
A
9.
good spot here, second and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, for the point after. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. Wow, that 360 spin helping him out there. He'll get forward, and we'll give him 6 yards on that one.
7-yard pickup.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Packers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Ball on the 30
2nd and
now.
6.
Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Here we go.
First down,
Go.
Packers.
On the option, here's Robinson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer first down.
Now, Fields. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
12 yards.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jackson out of the pistol. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
10 at the 24-yard line.
A run here with Mitchell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Second down. Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
Hey, out.
On the handoff is Mitchell heading right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
So,
second
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 2nd and 7. Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Now it's Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's second down. He'll run. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
17-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a look, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Here we go, side. Side. Side.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.